Hi, I'm Toni, and you are watching Toni TV, the place to be for those of you who are ready to become an ecotarian. So today we are going to cover tip number 10. And what we're going to be covering is sugar. S-O-S. Salt, oil, and sugar. So what I'd like to talk with you about is that most of the sugar that we're consuming today is the white granulated sugar, the sugar that spikes our insulin like no other sugar on the market. But what we're going to be talking about today is natural sugar, the types of sugars that we were created to eat for every function of our body, every function from our brain to our cells, because our cells feed off of glucose. Our brain cells feed off of glucose. Glucose is the number one ingredient, if you will, that we need to turn ATP on, to turn our energy on. And so again, what we're going to be talking about is the right type of sugars that we should be consuming. Even in the health industry today, we have a lot of different variations of sugars that come on our health food store shelves. Everything from coconut nectar to turbinado sugar to raw honey. And while some of these sugars are very good for our human system, the number one sugar that we should be consuming is fruit. Sugar from fruit. There are those who believe that sugar is like the devil, that it's the worst thing in the world that we can be consuming. But again, sugar isn't the problem when it's in whole fruits. The problem again is with oil. When you consume fat and fruit at the same time, there's like a great storm that happens within the waters of your body. The foods that you want to consume, again, are mostly fruits. They were the foods that we were designed to eat. Those fruits hold a tremendous amount of sugar. But when you look at the human brain was created to feed on glucose. Glucose, again, can only be turned into pure energy through the cell wall when the insulin carries it through the cell wall. So again, sugar from fruit is the answer. Sugar from processed foods, even whole processed foods, are the secondary sugars that a person should be considering as fuel for their body. The only sugar that I consume other than fruits and vegetables are sugar that comes from a whole food honey. Whole food honey is a whole food given to us by the queen of the earth, the queen bee. But again, the number one sugar to consume, to create that potential within us, that potential to create heaven on earth, is in fruit. So I believe that we've covered it very clearly today, the power of sugar through eating a mostly fruit diet. So when you do this, you will learn what it truly means to burn the right types of food for fuel, because sugar is the fuel for every cell of our body. So welcome to the ecotarian revolution. It's definitely a movement whose time has come.